Rico, thanks. 1 year ago this weekend, a wildfire burned through Creek County. Volunteer firefighters in the county's rural towns are thankful they've had a quieter summer this year. 2 News reporter Joe Henke has the story of one of those firemen.
A year ago this weekend, Stephen Swinford watched the wildfire approaching. He said it came quickly over the bridge by Keystone Lake. And then the call came out for all 20 of the Mannford Fire Department's firefighters to respond.
I was out there from Wednesday night till Sunday morning and out there all the next week.
The flames just kept growing, unlike any other in Oklahoma history. There were times when firefighters lost control, but Swinford lost even more. Over the radio, he found out that his house was no longer standing.
I tried not to think about it. I mean, it was definitely hard, but I tried to put my priorities first.
Swinford has since rebuilt, but not everything in Creek County will come back. Well, in some parts of Creek County, there's burned up trees like this one. They stand dead now, but as a reminder of last year's blaze, a battle the size of which firefighters out here hope they never have to face ever again.
I mean, it wouldn't have mattered if you would have had a wildland crew out here from California. It still would have been, I mean, it was just that kind of fire. It was hardly no stopping it with the winds and the weather conditions. It was uncontrollable at some points, hopefully once in a lifetime experience.
And while many of the firefighters in this rural area were volunteers, Swinford says they battled it like professionals.
If you just stick to your training and stick with what you know, as long as you've got the right guy in charge and do what you're told, everything works.
Homes were totaled, but one positive in the middle of a tragic event is no lives were lost. Joe Henke, 2 News works for you.
Deputies are still looking for the suspect in the Creek County fires. Investigators say Billy Cloud was drunk when he threw a lit cigarette on the ground in early August of last year. The blaze burned more than 300 homes and more than 50,000 acres of land.